right, it is rock picking day for project number 3. I'm very excited by that. It's a returning client where we're gonna transform her center island into another peaceful, tranquil spot. What I love about this is it's gonna be a lot smaller than their backyard. It's gonna make people go, wow, when they first pull into their driveway. We're making a cool seating area so you can have a nice wine table to sit and look at the water feature. We're starting it with a beautiful bubbling rock we have selected. That's getting custom drilled. Well, they're just awesome clients and we're so blessed. So we want to say thank you for giving us another opportunity, and I can't wait to show off how the backyard is looking because that project turned out so cool and they've done such a good job enhancing it, loving it. And as you know, we love to use Dan, Boulder Dan here with Rock Hard. We're down in Farmington because that's a good place for us to start, and we have our artisan blend pile. We've got some really cool boulders in there we're going to start picking from, and we're going to transform this space into something that's nice, inviting, and another cool spot for them to sit and unwind and either start their day or end their day. And I can't wait to show you how it turns out. Keep watching because project number 3 is getting started right now. I love my job. All right, we're on project number 3 and I'm super excited. It's a returning client. If you remember, we did just this killer waterfall in the backyard, wrapping down around the house. It looks so fantastic. You're gonna wanna make sure to hit the subscribe button because we will be coming back here for our revisiting series, and we're gonna show that off because it's looking awesome. All the trees we planted are doing good, but that's not why we're here today. Today, we gotta do another feature in their front yard, which I'm really excited about. I love when we have our clients put one in the front and in the backyard, and oftentimes it works out like this. This is gonna be something where people are like, what? That's in your house? And then they go into the back and their jaws are gonna drop because it's a humongous pondless waterfall. But today what we gotta do is we're gonna be doing a pondless waterfall in the center island. We're gonna be starting to scrape off all the old greenery that's in here, and then we're gonna remulch it so that they can come in and plant it with some more of the things that are less invasive. These trees are like going on 30 some years now, so we've had this center island is just kind of an eyesore for them with all the way that things have grown in over the time. But what we're gonna be doing is we'll scrape that all off. We're gonna put in an awesome bubbling rock. We found it at the rock yard and I said, I gotta have that one. Wait till you see it. It's not here yet. We'll get it midweek. Custom drilled so we have room for a light to sit in the top and a lot of flow. So that's gonna be at the center island at the top, starting our pondless waterfall. And that pondless waterfall is gonna make its way down this hillside coming towards us here. We'll get you some video of that too, of what we're gonna do across the driveway. But since it's going kind of away from the house, our original plan was gonna bring it to the front door, but these trees are a little stressed, so we want to try and minimize how much damage we do to the roots. So we changed the location, and I think it's going to work out really nicely because it'll be a really cool intrigue when you first pull in the driveway, and then it's going to kind of turn its way down towards where we have this shovel. Across from the driveway, we're going to cut in a boulder wall, and we're going to make about an 8x8 seating area with 3/4 inch river rock. That's going to be perfect for a couple of high top wine table with some bigger chairs, you know, some taller chairs. So you're going to have a whole different feel when you come out here as if you go into the backyard. It'll be a different area to sit in, but we're still gonna use that river rock. We've got some beautiful stones selected, and it's gonna tie everything really nicely together. And then when this is all mulched, it's gonna look fresh and clean, and it's gonna look so nice. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We start today. The first thing we're doing is we're going after any of these plantings that we deem savable because there are some nice sedums in here. There are some cool ferns. And then we're gonna start building our aqua blocks, figure out where our basin's gonna go, and then we gotta have fun from there. So I'm really excited. The clients are fantastic people. They've turned into friends. We text with each other often. And that's what I really love about our clients is our pond clients become friends way faster than our friends become clients. And it is the rule. We become friends with almost all the people we get to install for. This is going to be fun. We're going to get started now. We'll get some before footage of everything. We'll show you kind of where the boulder wall and seating area is going to go, and then we'll start the chaos, which is something we always want to try and tell our clients is this is heavy duty construction. This project alone, we're going to be moving about 40,000 pounds of rock into place, and that's not even counting the gravel. So it's going to end up being probably about 48,000 pounds of material that we have to place by hand and get it just how we want it to look. So keep watching. We'll get to this for you and we'll show you the before, and then we'll show you the magic we do afterwards. Thanks for being here. right, we're on the start of day 3 here, and we got tons done yesterday. Sorry we didn't get any footage. Got the waterfall pretty well built, our bubbling rock in place. Now we got a lot of the finer details to work on. Adam's working on where the spillway is gonna go, because we want to divert some water off of the pump to that, making sure that's finely tuned how we want, and then we don't want to lose any water flow on our waterfall, so we're putting in a spillway to make sure any excess water can come out of the spillway. While that's happening, Sam's working on our lighting. One of our new processes is putting our lights through a conduit so that if there is ever a problem, we can pull it through easily, and it allows us to phone the waterfalls a little more closely so we can get the water to do exactly what we want it to do. That's one of our new processes, making sure that these lights can get taken out when they do eventually die. They have a LED, so they have a 5-year warranty, and we have seen them lasting 10 years before. But we just want to make it easy for our team to be able to snake it through, change it out, or you, if you like to do your own maintenance. That's one of the things we like to know. If you want to be hands-on or hands-off. Hands-off, we got you covered. Hands-on, we'll teach you how to do it all. All right, while that's happening, we're gonna start getting ready for our retaining wall and seating area over here, and things are coming together really nicely. Another great day. Got the plumbing in, got some outcroppings in, got our gravel and foam in a really good spot for a bulk of it, hooked up that bubbling rock, and then we attacked the seating area with the retaining wall. So we'll still do some 6x12s and stuff throughout that to help tie in the look, get a nice clean line going. But we really wanted that wall to feel like an artist wall, so we got some things really nice and tight fitting together, and then it'll all look good when we fill in with some 2x4 and 6x12s. And then we'll have our seating area pretty much where this dirt mound is. That'll be perfect for a wine table and 2 chairs, so that when you're done and you're sitting there, you'll be looking at this awesome waterfall. That's it for the day. All right, so it's 3 o'clock on day 4. It's been a lot of details today, getting ready for the patio to get finished over here, and we're gonna let Sam bring his first waterfall to life. Sam, when you're ready, plug it in and crank it up to 10. So you gotta hit the power button and then turn it on up to 10. Oh yeah. Is that a happy Sam?
Oh, yeah. Excited to see what happens.
Good job. Homie. Handyman. Wizard. We haven't come up with a nickname for Sam yet. So if you find a good nickname for him, throw it in the comments for us. All right, well, we always like to get him up and running and then show you the final stuff afterwards. So that's it for now. start of day 5. We're just scraping up the rest of the evasive plants that were on the center island, raking everything out. There's spots that we couldn't get near with the machines because of rocks and stuff and roots, so we got our guys doing that. Justin found a bunch of moss and some cool logs. Helped soften it up right away. That's gonna look awesome. Nomi's setting up our lights, getting the lights in a good spot, and we've got ourselves a waterfall running for the clients to return from out of town. That's gonna be really fun. And we're just prepping ourselves for mulch. We're gonna be mulching up this whole hillside. This whole center island's gonna get mulched. We added some gravel along the driveway over there, the 2 to 4 inch, just to help that be a little cleaner for them. And then we're gonna finish off our seating area and our wall and get mulch where the dirt is. And we scraped up this area so the mulch can tie right into their existing mulch garden. So it's gonna have this really nice flow to it. And that's what we're up to right now. Stay tuned. If you can see those granules, what that's called is preen. It's a pre-emergent. It stops any weeds or anything from breaking the surface. We use that underneath every feature because it works really well. But we're kind of doing our favorite thing right now, which is laying the mulch. It really helps clean up and soften everything until they can get plants. Justin worked the moss into some really cool spots. You know, here's a little glimpse of what this looks like. We'll get a little after footage for you on Monday. And then stay tuned because we'll have our final reveal when we talk about everything. We've got lights lighting up the tree. I don't know if you can see that one right there. So we're gonna have these nice trees lit up at night. And this is kind of all coming together, so things are looking great. And people love us for landscaping additions. This was an add-on to this project. We don't do landscaping unless we're doing a water feature for you, but we give our same attention to detail to any landscaping project that we would our water feature. So we try and make it an artistic wall, have a nice kind of line to it, but kind of break up the lines at the same time. And then we like to work in those smaller rocks here and there to really help be congruent with our water features. I think this is going to be the perfect spot for a wine table. Keep watching. So Brad is rinsing down the driveway for us. Sam got the mats loaded, Justin got the machines loaded, and we are about to show off this awesome water feature. Here's a teaser for our final reveal episode. Just give you a little bit to look at now, and then you're gonna wanna tune in next week where we'll get some really good footage, get the drone in the air, but zoom in on some of our favorite spots. Has a great sound. Bubbling rock is great. You can see some of the water movement coming off towards the step there. Got this going in a great way. And of course, our seating area looks really nice. They had some pavers in the leftover from when they did their patio that we just kind of did a nice border with. I like the way that looks. Perfect for a wine table. And now we'll clean up and call it a Friday and come back Monday for our final filming, final cleanup, organize a trailer, and move on to project number 4. Thanks for joining us. We are Pond King Water Gardens, where we create living works of art, 1 yard at a time.